Atlas in the black. And Luke Weirman wearing the throwback orange for the Outlaws on this face-off matchup to start our game here today. And the opening possession belongs to Atlas in the stick of Tyler Carpenter. But quickly gets dislodged, and Trevor Baptiste right in the right spot is able to spin himself away from some traffic. And as the shot clock starts to wind down, and an opening statement made by Mike Manley. But they still pick up the ball and score. It's Matt Traynor in the aftermath of the train wreck in front of the goal.
Well, let's start with the huge hit by Manley, putting the cuffs on Carpenter, sending him to the turf. Traynor stays with the play. Johnny on the spot picks up the loose change and buries it in that leadership quarterback position. Good start for him.
Traynor had a career high 5 points last week in their game against Redwoods. And it looked like it was going to be 2 straight possessions there for Atlas. Things getting physical. The ball continued to roll on through and settle down in the stick of Xanders Dixon.
With Omac, they're going to go, or with Logan, they're going to go with Omac today.
There was some question about the performance, and there's a 2. Graham Bundy let it fly from downtown, and Denver starts with a bang and takes the lead.
Graham Bundy, his third 2-pointer. You could see that little hedge or help down by Robbins. Don't love that decision, especially when you leave the sharpshooter Bundy. This sweeping motion. Nice little spot feed there by Dalton Young, who again gets the start at attack with Pat Cavanaugh out of the lineup.
Exactly 1 minute between the goals. Welcome to the game, Liam Entenmann. First chance he's had an opportunity to see the ball, and he saw it from range go right by him. Ground ball available after the face-off, and that long pole of Tyler Carpenter had another chance at it, couldn't come up with it. And Tarafenko lost his stick, and they will award the ball to Denver.
They had a loose ball hold there, hence the infraction and turnover to Denver.
Hugh Kelleher with a long way to go. Try to find an open Costabile. That was read perfectly by Jake Pacino. In transition, Zach Geddes on the run, puts it home. A wide open look with momentum for Zach Geddes. And Denver strikes again.
It's all about defense to offense. Incredible anticipation there by Pacino on the rotation. And then you get out and running, and there's not a player faster coast to coast than Geddes, the Massachusetts native. And then it's off to the races for the Outlaws.
Geddes, an all-star a couple of years ago. Played his college lacrosse at Georgetown.
Yeah, Daddy. Yeah, Daddy.
As Danny Logan comes up with the loose ball off the draw. And now an opportunity on the bouncer from the pole in John Robbins. They've lost 4 straight games. They won both their games on Long Island just over a month ago, and you thought that was the breath of life they needed to get turned around. Injuries started to pile up. They lost Baptiste for 5 games. Never really got going. And a nice little finish on a great feed, but a fancy touch by Jake Taylor to finish it off in his Outlaws debut.
Jake Taylor, the recent pickup, paying immediate dividends. Nice little catch and finish off the feed by O'Neill. It's been all Outlaws early.
Boston Cannons.
That's early.
One of the original MLL franchises. That didn't take long.
All right, Lou.
Dalton Young, a face-off win, quick feed in the finish, and the Outlaws keep on rolling.
Weirman's dangerous off the face-off. He's had 5 points coming into today, including 3 assists. It's just a heads-up feed right off the loose ball.
Here's a burst of speed, and that shot blocked right out of the stick of Patrico. Atlas still control it. They work it around. How about that stop? Owen McElroy.
What a save by McElroy, going pipe to pipe.
Feedback for Xander Dixon, kicked out by McElroy. He'll feel that one, but it counts as a save.
Strong start by McElroy, really a continuation of what we saw in the second half of last week.
Again, there was a question about who would start in goal for Denver today, as McElroy comes up with another one. Last year's goalie of the year. Able to work the ball. They have tested Liam Entenmann, who's still looking for his first save in cage for Atlas with his team down 5-1. O'Neal wide open in front, stuffed in by Logan Wisnauskas. You don't want to leave anybody that open, but especially not him.
And another helper for O'Neal. You could see the double team, a lot of respect and attention towards O'Neal. So with all these double teams, early slides, O'Neal just heads up, becomes a distributor. And to your point about Entenmann not having any saves, like, are you supposed to save that? I mean, it's Logan Wisnauskas all by his lonesome right on the doorstep. And after that first New York goal, Denver has just erupted for 6 straight.
6 scores, 5 goals. All 5 of the goals are assisted. You mentioned Brennan O'Neal with a couple as the Outlaws win another faceoff. O'Neal already coming into the game a career high in assists. Nowhere to go for Trainer. Watched nicely there by Justin Anderson. Trainer the feed, Dixon in traffic, and it started to leak through, popped out, and a contested ball eventually vacuumed up there by McElroy. He's got 6 saves. On the run, time winding down, put another one on the board for Geddes and Denver.
As Geddes was going downfield, I was about to chime in like plenty of time, especially for this guy. Again, defense to offense, he's going. And he knows short clock. Was this a 2?
Ooh.
This should have been a 2. At first blush, I had it as a 1, but the scoreboard, they had it right from the jump. That's an on-the-run 2-pointer. How about the first quarter by the hometown hero, Geddes?
And that will end the first quarter here in Boston with a statement quarter by the Denver Outlaws. And you saw that note there. They finished their game last week against Whips on a 10-3 run. They kind of took that game over, especially in the second half. And they have followed up that performance with a strong start to this one.
So through their last 3 quarters, they're up 18-4.
It's pretty good. Trevor Baptiste just trying to chuck it to safety. Came back into the pile. And Atlas comes up with it as we go downstairs with Annabelle Aby. Claim from Water Dogs earlier this week, former number 9 overall pick last year by Philadelphia's Brennan O'Neal can't track that one down. It was Michael Rexroad who kept it alive, and now a foot race towards the sideline. And sliding out of bounds with it, they're going to give this ball to Denver.
A part of the program, you're like, yeah.
When you look at the numbers for Liam Entenmann, and not that it's all on him, but they won a championship last year. He was over 57%. He's down at 48 this year. As a late shot clock got through, the save was made. The rebound stayed alive for Atlas, and collecting another save is McElroy. Team was Chrome before it became the Denver Outlaws. But he serves the backup for Sean Scanoni for his first couple of seasons with Chrome. Just biding his time, waiting for his opportunity. As Evan Plunkett knocked down, got back up. What a one-handed feed in the finish from Taylor. Look, Ma, one hand on the pass. It's 9-1 Outlaws.
This is a crazy feed by Plunkett. You can see him carry up and roll back. One-handed across the crease. Gets it on target enough for the uber crafty Taylor, who catches everything. So the addition of Taylor already has 2 goals, and Plunkett, you know, his 6th assist in the season. Everybody's focused on his shooting percentage being so low, under 10%. But he is a playmaker. I mean, you saw that at his career at Army West Point.
Let's welcome in Annabelle Hasselbeck once again, AB.
Well, guys, that was kind of mean of Jake Taylor. He scored on his best man, Liam Entenmann. He's in his wedding this October back at Notre Dame.
Well, that's a fantastic note. Jake Taylor.
No assist there, but he gains possession.
Stepping in. There's a save from Entenmann. Didn't get it cleanly. It popped out of his stick and behind the cage. But he comes up with his. Liam Entenmann, they were Notre Dame classmates a year apart. As Brennan O'Neill, you can't stop him. Just charging on through, tucks it under the bar before he crashes into the crease. His first goal today. And the run continues for Denver.
All right, we're going to double team him. We're going to slide. Okay, he distributes the rock. All right, well, let's just trust our one-on-one matchup then. Well, now I'm going to take you immediately to the rack and then finish with this insane overhand twister finish to the near pipe that, simply put, no one else can. I mean, he's got Rexroad draped all over him.
Number 1 overall pick in 2024. He also went number 1 overall in the NLL, in the indoor league. Despite the fact that he didn't have a whole lot of box experience, they said, you look at a guy like that, you look what he's doing, I'll take one of him.
What a pass.
Right on the money. Switching places with Wisnauskas. He slips through and nicely defended there by Rexroad. Anderson. Switching places with Wisnauskas. He slips through and nicely defended there by Rexroad.
He's got a lead man if he can head him.
There it is. Krevsky lost it, got it back. Little shovel dish down low, and they finally break through. Xander Dixon finished it off. Not the way they designed it, but effective nonetheless. It ends a 10-0 run for Outlaws as Krevsky with the feed. Dixon with the finish. 18 minutes, 16 seconds between their 2 goals. And he's a 2-time D1 goalie of the year at Georgetown. Led the NCAA in goals against average in both 2020 and 2021 as Trevor Baptiste gave it a run off the faceoff win. Here's Kelleher. Takes the shot. Another save from McElroy. 10th save for McElroy. Dixon, the open man. Down for Bowering. Trainer tries to go across the field. They score. Great look by Trainer, and Dixon puts it right through the legs of McElroy.
Trainer heads up feed all the way across to Dixon, just floating down that backside. You see the creativity of Dixon's shooting angle here. Catches it low, keeps it low, no wasted motion, ultra efficient.
17 shots here in this second quarter. Finally got a couple to get through. McElroy.
Potential 2-goal swing.
Young got the pick. Found the open man. Pass off the mark. Nolan Byrne down to 2 seconds. Fed to the front. They got it. Justin Anderson beats the buzzer and adds one before halftime for the Outlaws.
Heads up feed off a breakdown defensively. You can see Byrne kind of heads up. Anderson, a backdoor cut. There was some movement in on the crease. He gets lost. And Entenmann actually got a piece of that. But right when you thought New York was starting to maybe climb back, Entenmann's getting his feet underneath of him.
Goal in the last second for Anderson, and it's halftime here in Boston with Denver leading New York 11-3.
I mean, anytime you see a goalie change, right, two factors come into play: production and kind of spark. And this
Guys, something to watch. Brian Costabile is questionable with a left groin. He has his helmet off on the sideline.
Oh, thanks, AB. Another save from McElroy. Picks up where he left.
I mean, making his comeback seems Herculean, audacious. I mean, fill in the thesaurus.
You went to Princeton, I'll let you do that. Wide open look, thought about a 2. He steps in for a 1, and Jake Pacino just whistles it right by. Welcome to the game, Will Mark.
Yeah. So Will Mark's probably like, so this is what you've been seeing, Entenmann. Huh, okay. And carry up by O'Neal. Again, they send the double team. And what I love about what O'Neal did was he carried the double. And in doing so, when you throw back, now your teammate has just got more space to operate, to read and react. Pacino, you can see the smile on his face. He's like, is anybody gonna pick me up? Like, crow hop, hesitate. Oh, okay, I'll bury it.
4th goal of the season for the LSM, Jake Pacino out of Albany. Trevor Baptiste wins the faceoff.
A long pole.
He can do it all. That one knocked away from Tarafenko. Now it's a 2-on-1 down low. The open man Trainer stuffed.
But, right, your defense, your team, like that position is so critical. You don't want to be messing around with who's the starting goalie.
That was a wide open look for Bowering, and he finishes on McElroy. Nice pass by Matt Trainer to set him up. 12th goal of the season for the Canadian, Reed Bowering.
A nice read by Trainer. You can see Giles Harris hung up in front of the cage. Little off-ball action. Bowering couldn't come up with the feed on the previous power play by Casabille. There he takes care of it before burying it. Bowering's had a nice little season. That's his 12th goal. Shooting 33% coming into today.
I think the hope was early on that without Jeff Teat, he was going to be able to take a little bit more than they were expecting.
You almost wonder if they were better off kind of playing him at that lefty attack spot. It's been a carousel really all season long.
Here's Tarafenko on the run. He'll make the dish, and that one, Mark got a piece of it with his left foot and kept it out. Uniforms. Original members of the MLL, 3-time champions in the MLL.
Good help there by Brett Makar, reacting accordingly. We're seeing the evolution of Brendan O'Neal this summer.
Power play here for Outlaws, and it bounced it right through. Logan Wisnauskas finds his second. That ball had some English on it, right past Will Mark.
This is all set up by the Dalton Young skip pass. And he skips it up to O'Neal, and then it's easy one more to Wisnauskas. That skip breaks the rotation of the defense. And credit O'Neal for just a simple move it along, let Wisnauskas step into it, and another assist for O'Neal.
4 assists today. He had a career-high 14 coming in to the game today. We got one more game left after today, next week in Philadelphia. Both these teams have one more game. Then come the playoffs, championship game scheduled for September 20th in New Jersey.
And with Utah done playing, major playoff implications in terms of the seeding. Can anybody...
Kelleher on the dive. Hugh Kelleher puts one in for Atlas. That's a big man with a lot of momentum headed towards the net.
Love this underneath move by Kelleher. And once he gains leverage, he's going to cut Pacino off in traffic. The old S dodge. So you go underneath and then you kind of bend your way back in and get your stick to the inside. Increases your shooting angle. You kind of evade. Love that move by Kelleher.
Clean faceoff win here for Weirman. He'll take the shot, and that'll just serve as a reset. Long way to go to track down those Utah Archers, but if you want to make it interesting heading into next week against Redwoods, have the opportunity.
We've seen crazier things happen.
There's one. Not going to help the score differential is Reed Bowering as he's falling, able to get that one to go. That's 2 today for Bowering.
Bowering picks up the loose ball and just aggressively goes right at the cage. The slick lefty. New York's been opportunistic. Instead of going for that loose ball, just get bodies out of there.
Atlas dominating the ground ball count today. 36-13 are the ground balls in this game for the team trailing by 7.
Steady ship.
Tarafenko with time winding down, left a rebound, and it would have been pretty if it went.
Getting a little chippy inside. Little chippy.
It's Bundy and Logan who had to be separated.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Good matchup for Trainer.
Trainer lost his footing, got back up, ball dislodged.
How about the defense by Justin Anderson on that possession?
And Bundy. We had a 2 to start the scoring for Outlaws way back when. Biggest 2-point threat in the PLL. Nice fake and finish. Vinny Patrico finds a cutting Matt Trainer, and the Atlas take advantage of the power play.
Beautiful skip pass. You've got the gravity of Costabile out top. Trainer, nifty little cut and finish.
Put up on the all-time ground ball mark in pro lacrosse. He's 3rd all-time, more than he's a threat. Alex Ross is 2. Just reached back and fired it. A 2-point goal for Alex Ross and Atlas.
Hold on a second here. We've got a 4-goal game with 5 minutes. I mean, this is a momentum shift. I mean, Ross absolutely rings this one. I mean, this is deep. 18 yards.
You missed the sign where it reduced. So 2 minutes to go. Denver will be in, I thought, no hurry to shoot, but Bundy has other ideas. That was right near the 2-point arc. It may in fact be 2 from Bundy, who already has a 2-pointer.
Beautiful setup here. You get this little seal down by Dalton Young, and Bundy comes right around it, shoots directly through a defender's stick, like knife through butter.
Play today. Win and you're in. And the Denver Outlaws, with a 14-9 win over Atlas, officially punched their ticket to the PLL postseason. This game was won in the first half by the Denver Outlaws. After giving up the first goal, they absolutely took over the rest of the first quarter.